you kill the dog, then you're just not a good person anyway. So
Yeah, exactly. And quickly as well, before we get off,
sure.
so have you heard much about the Costco guys?
No, you
No.
you briefly mentioned it. And I was like, oh, now I got to know what this
What is
is.
this? Yeah, so essentially, I'm kind of glad you're blind to it because I think it kind of is better that way, for your sake as well. But what it is a son and a father and a son,
Uh,
and the video is we're Costco guys. Of course we like 58-inch TV, like that kind of stuff. We're Costco guys. Of course we like 4 foot tall teddy bears. So
uh,
that's how it kind of started out, and it's quite wholesome. Like just a father and a son, like showing off the stuff they enjoy from Costco, and also because Costco, like we have Costco over here, like it's ridiculous, and everything's big and oversized, and
uh,
so that kind of suits it. But where we've got to now is the internet kind of hates them or loves them. It's a mixed bag, and like I can see why they hate them a bit because the dad has like that kind of psychopathic look to him that like we were discussing last week. Yeah, there he is.
I'm gonna pull it up. I have no idea what this is. So what is this?
It's took the internet by storm in the last few months.
But, no, that they just go around Costco and just like talk shit about or
Yeah.
talk stuff about Costco.
Yeah, and like they had a little war. Like there's another Costco kind of thing in America, like a similar kind of shop. And there was
Hmm.
guys like let's just say it's called Walgreen or something. We're Walgreen guys, and and then they had a little bit of beef, and then it's ascended to like so now they do collaborations with like have you heard of Steve Will Do It?
Yes.
Yeah, so like they're doing collaborations with people like that now, and there's one video that's come out of where the dad and the kids are like behind a social influencer, and basically the dad's directing the video, which I don't think is a bad thing, but people are taking it as like, oh, so they're not doing this for fun. This is forced and all this stuff.
Of
And I
course.
just
I
find it
mean,
funny.
duh.
It's Yeah, exactly. And it's similar to what we were discussing last week about the whole like forced like social media stuff. But for all I can see, these guys aren't pretending to be dead kind, or they're not pretending like they're just Costco guys. That's all they are. So like, I find the discourse a bit strange to be honest. Like until there is some weird stuff going on, then just leave them be.
Yeah. Whatever. It's that what we were talking about, that forced um what do you call it? Influencer, that fake influencer stuff. I was looking at like this thing. Did you see this?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Like, oh, I'm gonna help him. I'm gonna give him a bath and clean him up. Like, come on, dude. It's just all for show. Like,
yeah.
these fake influencers doing anything for money at this point. It's
And
wild.
like I said, right, I don't know if this is being mean or not, but maybe in America it's different. I don't see many obese homeless people. So like that one there, it's like, you know, you've just got a guy to
Just
made
to
him
pay the
look a
actor
bit,
to give you
yeah,
revenue from people watching your video and pretending to be a
yeah.
nice person.
It's just crazy. And yeah, so I thought the Costco guys like kind of tied into that because like the kind of everyone's on one side of the fence at the moment. Like I'm kind of still on the fence. I'm a bit like, yeah, the dad looks a bit psychopathic, but who doesn't at the moment? Like we're probably looking that way to some
Oh yeah,
people,
for
you know what I
sure.
mean?
Right,
So
somebody's gonna feel that way about us, and
yeah,
whatever. Just defend yourself and move on.
yeah, exactly. But I just want to give a shout out as well to a YouTuber, not one that I know is quite big, called Meat Canyon. Have you ever watched his stuff?
No.
No, he's like an animator, and so he did one about the Costco guys about a week or two ago. Like basically he goes over the top. Like the kids in the cartoon ends up getting sold into slavery by Costco and the dad, and like it's dark, you know what I mean? But I found it funny because he did that, and then all of a sudden, like these videos come out behind the scenes, and I feel like Meat Canyon is very good at like seeing things
before
before
they.
society sees them. Yeah, because he did it with Mr. Beast as well. He did a whole Mr. Beast one where Mr. Beast was just this psychopathic cartoon guy, like just throwing money at things. And then it was only like 2, 3 weeks later, like all the stuff about him come out.
Mm,
So I just want to give Meat Canyon a big shout out for that because he seems to be. It's like he knows when the tides are about to turn, he seems to be like the first guy that turns the tides, which
mm.
I find interesting.
Well, big shout out from the SydeBoob podcast. So,
Yeah,
all right, man. Well, appreciate you hanging out with me on this Wednesday night. We'll obviously have clips up throughout the week on both the Rumble channel and our YouTube channels. So look out for those on X. We'll post them with the hashtag SydeBoob, so that way they're very easily searchable, and we'll obviously share those out and whatnot. So, anything else you want to say, brother?
no,
All right,
all
man.
done.
Get some sleep,
All
man.
right.
I know it's late there.
I know, yeah, 4:35 in the morning.
Oof.